Hi YouTube! In this video I want to show you the Minix Neo X8-H Plus Android TV box that I got from efox. It comes in a box like this one with some specs on the side. It also has a hologram sticker right here. The contents of the box is right here, and it also has some real specs on the back. It comes with a 5-volt wall charger. It comes with a USB to micro USB cable. efox also included a European plug adapter for me. It comes with a USB on the go cable. Of course, it also comes with a remote control, which takes two AAA batteries, which are not included. It also comes with a HDMI cable, of course. Also included is a product brochure right here. And last but not least, it also comes with a multi-language setup guide, which is in English, German, Chinese and Russian. And in addition to this, I also ordered a 2.5K wireless gyro mouse, which is not included when you order it. It is sold separately. This TV box has the ARM Cortex A9 Quadcore CPU inside, which is clocked at 2 GHz, and it also has the Mali 450MP GPU. It has 2 GB of RAM, it has 16 GB of internal memory, and it also supports memory cards up to 32 GB. It runs on Android 4.4.2 KitKat. Of course, it has Wi-Fi, it has Bluetooth, and it also has some sort of infrared sensor for the remote control, of course. It has a 1080p output resolution. It supports 4K video playback. It supports over-the-air firmware update. And of course, this box also has the XBMC pre-installed, among other apps like Netflix and stuff like that. Let's take a closer look at the box. On the top we have the Minix logo. We have absolutely nothing on the front, and no LED, no nothing. On the left side is where you can hook up your antenna, and you can actually replace it and use any other antenna you like. On the back we have the DC in, we have an Ethernet port, we have 2 USB ports, we have an optical audio out, the HDMI port and a reset button. And what else do we have? We have an OTG port right here, an SD card slot right there, another USB port, a microphone jack, a headphone jack and a power button, and on the bottom we have an Android logo. One thing I have to mention though is that I'm definitely not an expert on these TV boxes. Of course, I did a little research about it, and some other experts really like this device a lot. Some even call it a flagship device. Well, I also like this box a lot, and I have the feeling that it is a really high quality device, but as I said before, I'm not an expert, so please just don't take my word for it. If you're seriously interested in this box, please check out what other people have to say about it. Anyway, let me just hook it up for you to show you how it looks like in action. Thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you again. When you boot up the device, you can see that it comes with 2 launchers, one standard Android launcher and also something called the Minix Metro launcher. Let me just start with that one. Now, as you can see, it looks pretty much like Windows tiles, and all it does is that it creates shortcuts to which app to start when you click on a certain tile. For example, XBMC, there you go. So it'll be easier for you to operate with a standard remote control. You can also go into the settings right here, but I'm gonna do that later again. And you can also personalize the home screen by adding some apps of your choice. Let me just add Netflix right here. You also have a task killer right here. But let me go back into the standard launcher. 1 second please. Oops, I missed it. Okay, here we are. Let's go into the stock Android launcher. just once. And let's just go into the app drawer and let's see what comes pre-installed. Well, it starts with something called AirDroid right here. And let's get out of there again. But let's start with some system settings. There you can set up your network, either you're using Wi-Fi or Ethernet. You have some display settings right here. You have some advanced settings right there. And when you go into others, you can see that you can find a system update right here. So over-the-air firmware updates are supported. And when we go into more settings, we get into the standard Android settings. Let's check out About Media Box. And let's click right here. And we can see that it's running on KitKat. Let's go back into the settings. Let's check out the language and input to show you which languages are supported on this firmware right now. Let me just scroll through them. Those are all the supported languages right now. Let's go back and let's go into storage. There we have it. And you can see that it has about 12.48 GB available of the internal memory. And this one is my hooked up thumbnail drive. And that's about it in the settings. We also have something called AirPin Pro. I really don't know what that is, but let's check out Antutu benchmark. It's initializing, it'll take a while. And let's just run a test. But of course I'm gonna do a jump cut because this is taking quite a long time. So here we go, jump cut. And Tutu is done and it's scored at 30,872 points. I tested it before, I got up to 32,000 points. Let's go into the info. Let's see what we have here. We have a full HD resolution, we have 2 GB of RAM. We can see that it's clocked at 2 GHz right here. We have the Mali 450 MP GPU right there. And we can check out the sensors, but of course none of these sensors are supported. And actually the score is quite good, so gaming should not be a problem at all on this box. Let's exit. Let's go back into the app drawer. What else do we have here? Of course we have a browser pre-installed. Let's just go into bookmarks and let's load Wikipedia right here. Let's choose the English version. So browsing is not a problem. Of course it's not as convenient as on a tablet or on a cell phone, but you can browse if you like to. You have a calculator, you have a clock. We have downloads, email, an ES File Explorer, a file browser right here. We can go into the gallery real fast. Let's see what we have here. We have some pictures right here. Let's just open a picture. Let's just scroll through some pictures. Of course you can also use a slideshow or you can zoom. That should do it. Let's get out of there. We have some Google search options right here. We have Google Maps. So all the important Google apps are pre-installed and they're working just fine. Let's see where I live. Let's go to my home address and there I am. So Google Maps is working just fine. We also have something called a media center right here. We have some Wirecast options. We have a 4K video player, a music player, an MX player. We have Netflix pre-installed. Let me just start Netflix real fast. Unfortunately, I don't have a Netflix account, so I can't sign in or show you anything, but it seems to be working just fine. We have Google Play Music here. We have the Play Store, of course, so you can download whatever you like or update all your apps. We have something called a power menu. Right here you can send the box to sleep, restart or power off. We have something called Quick Office, so if you like you can watch your documents on your TV. What else do we have here? We have Skype pre-installed. I haven't set up a Skype account yet, but Skype seems to be working fine. We have a voice recorder. We have a Wi-Fi analyzer right here. And even though I'm pretty far away from my router, I'm still getting a very strong Wi-Fi signal. So the Wi-Fi reception is really excellent on this box. Let's go into YouTube. And let's see what we have here. Let's just stream a random video. I think I have to double click. Video streaming is no problem at all and it's running smoothly. That should do it, but let's go into the file browser and test some video files. Let me go to my USB disk and let's test a 1080p video. And let's open it with the 4K player just once. And let's resume. And no surprise here, a 1080p video is running smoothly, but that is not really a big challenge. So let's start something harder. Let's try a 4K video. And again, let's open it with the 4K player. And now let's start from the very beginning. And I don't know how well you can see it, but a 4K video is running absolutely smoothly. So I'm guessing whatever video you throw at it, this box can pretty much handle everything. And last but not least, let's go into the XBMC. I don't know if you're familiar with XBMC, I'm really not, but let's just go into music and files. Let me go into my thumb drive. Let's go into video songs. Jewel beat, so I can show you something that I have the license for. Let's just play Coming of Age. Let me turn up the volume for a second. Can watch it in full screen. Let's stop that and go back. You can also go into videos. Let's press the video add-ons and I added the DMAX DE. We can go through a library. Let's see what we have here. How about Mythbusters? And let's just play a random episode right here. So as you can see, streaming via this app is not a problem at all. And I guess there are a lot of possibilities what you can do with this app. I'm not gonna go into details, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, this is pretty much all I can show you about this box. Please leave comments, please rate this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you again.